Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
No use.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you... What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes. That is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I... I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me,
No visible reaction. This time, the dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
will there be any...
I suppose we will know what freaked out. Now hold still. It's an honor to
I
have
hope
you
I'll
here,
prove
sir.
a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Just a routine patrol, sir.
We're all looking forward to working with you. I did. Remarkable work. I think we should proceed to the next round of testing immediately.
Of course. I'll inform the team.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo can hide in the back. Well, you can tell him that
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
Greetings, sir.
That's it. Sweet. Nice.
Resetting threat level. Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Yes.
Scanners clear. Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
got it.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
We have time to examine my resume. Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless...
It was probably just a glitch.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Fine over control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement can only mean one thing. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you need. If you were not involved in this work,
Carry on, sir.
Operating at full capacity.
She's been at it for over 2...
Nothing.
Not
at this point,
everything
she's just doing it
about
for
the
fun.
Institute is true. Give us a chance.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now.
All right.
Huh?
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized...
Yes?
What are you... going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3 mech? Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Isn't it wonderful here?
Hey, sweetie.
I've heard stories, and the surface sure sounds scary.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to me.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind the work. So?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's...
Sure. It must be a challenge to meet the power...
When necessary. Fortunately,
right.
It's a good thing.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning.
In that case, as the name our most to that end, we've even started. You probably saw the gorillas.
Seems like there's
With hard work,
Sure.
I'm sure
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. In it.
Right. I'm good for now.
Take care.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed. All systems nominal.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet with the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Be
some heads
careful
together.
wearing that.
Now?
You might be
dragging their
mistaken
feet
for
on
a
the targeting
Brotherhood of
package
Steel
upgrades I
soldier.
asked for.
Pardon
Maybe
me.
I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Doctor.
Please don't.
So,
There's enough
here you
friction as
are.
it is between
Justin
us
Ayo,
and pretty much
Acting
all
Director
the
of
other
the Synth
departments.
Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issue.
No problem.
Good to hear. Now, our primary...
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synth...
Certainly. There is... Our main instrument, coursers, hunt down and reclaim.
Sure.
They are highly... What I gather you know all. In fact...
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so. Now, unless...
I'm good for now.
Very well.
We're sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go. And now,
What the
we
hell
wait.
aroma is that?
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Protect and serve.
Some rest.
What are you building?
Welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that.
Can't have it. I realize that I'm...
No, not now.
All right, then.
I can barely tell us apart.
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course. Shall I accompany you, sir?
No, not now.
All right, then.
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
No, not now.
All right, then.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
Sheffield, what do you think about coming to work for me?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
I'm looking for weapons.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
That's a nice little setup. Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency. Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
Let's go get some bed.
Hey, boy. Come on, boy. It's time to go. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks? Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy. How you doing, buddy? Go on home now.